Libra. What's up, Libs? Thanks for being patient, air signs. So let's just get into it. Libra rising, you hosted this eclipse in your second house. Some of you are done playing nice. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but some of you are actually wrapping up some negotiations, some talks, and you're done playing nice. I mean, because this eclipse, I can't really say that you're done playing nice. I just feel like you're being smart, because this eclipse corresponded with, the fact that Venus, your ruling planet, it conjoined it exactly, so that's beautiful. This is, a positive time for you in regards to your self-worth, your self-esteem, having a backbone, standing up for yourself. But also on the other side of it, because it involved the South Node, we're releasing the shadow side of Scorpio in this house. So some of you actually are releasing and kind of disentangling yourself from unhealthy dependencies, unhealthy dynamics. Libra rising is experiencing this nodal axis kind of in its purest form, really, because you've got it on the second house and the eighth. Libra and Aries rising, I feel. Yeah. You guys are both experiencing it in its kind of purest form because of the house axis that it's taken place on. So for Libra rising, you're planting a new seed here that's really good for your self-esteem, your bottom line, your finances, earned income, your values, your possessions, your self-worth, and you're disentangling yourself from unhealthy power dynamics, unhealthy dependencies on others, codependent relationships, any relationships or situations that were bringing you down, making you feel less than, or just negatively impacting your bottom line. And you're putting yourself into a more empowered position here going forward. So this is actually this new moon. For everyone, there may have been some bittersweet aspects to it because it was considered to be debilitated. The moon and Venus in Scorpio being considered debilitated placements. It doesn't change the fact that it was overwhelmingly like positive in the long term, in the long game. When we think about the long game here. So for Libra rising, like this eclipse definitely highlighted money, how you earn it, self-worth, self-esteem, your values, what you feel you're worth, and also at the same time releasing yourself, disentangling yourself from things, people, situations that bring you down, that make you feel small, or that put you in a dependent, I need this, I need them, situation. So this is a positive new moon for Libra rising as far as your ability to stand on your own 2 feet, value yourself properly. And Mercury is going to roll into this sector as well. And that's why I was like, I feel like Libra risings in certain regards are done playing nice. And I don't think that you're being mean. I just think that you're being more shrewd. You're shrewd. You're getting like down to the nitty gritty of things. And the deeper negotiations are going to begin, Let's look at everything else. So yeah, we have a lot going on. So I'm going to touch on the Mars retrograde. And this is interesting for you, Libs, because this occurs in your 9th house of learning, higher learning, people and places at a distance, study, legal situations, freedom seeking, the higher mind, consciousness expansion, beliefs, ideologies, what your belief systems are, teachers, gurus, learning experiences, travel. So this is interesting for Libra rising. This degree of Gemini that the retrograde begins in corresponds to the 10 of Swords. It sounds brutal, I know, but basically for Libra rising, we're all gonna be letting something go, that's just we can't take with us into this new timeline. And for Libra, this could be a lot of things. For some of you, this could be a belief system. This could be someone at a distance. This could be something matters at a distance. This could be a legal situation you're wrapping up. This could be a travel situation. It could be a number of things, an ideology, a belief system. It could be a number of different things here, a teacher, a guru, maybe something that felt limiting. Because we can't, basically, the Mars retrograde is going to bring to light the fact that we can't be, you know, everyone, everywhere, all the time, all at once. We have to pick something and stick with it. And so for you, this involves teaching, learning, our beliefs. Some of you are also stepping more into your own spiritual authority as well. Or you could be leaving limiting beliefs behind you, or leaving, people that you felt like were false teachers, false prophets, and the like behind you, or in the very least, like cutting them out of your life. Or you're going to become more congruent inside about what your beliefs are. Some of you will be picking a side, very literally, or in the very least, leaning more towards a particular like system or tradition, belief. There's something there in the ninth house that Libra rising is going to be eventually making a choice around, because we can't have our feet in both camps or in two worlds forever. It's unsustainable. We're eventually, and the reason for this is because Jupiter just backed into Pisces, and this degree of Pisces corresponds to the Ten of Cups. So this is a highly idealistic degree for Jupiter to occupy. And it re-entered your seventh house of partnerships. So this is huge. Your ideals are lit. Your happy ending around partnerships, your partner in crime, your Ten of Cups. I mean, you're experiencing this literally in the most, it's like the epitome, of it. Like your rising sign really embodies like the essence of these placements, and the Ten of Cups, it does speak a lot about reuniting with a beloved, but what it comes down to is it's our relationship with the whole universe, And so your ideals around relationships and your happy ending around relationships is a huge factor in your life right now, Libra rising. So yeah, in order to become congruent with what you consider to be your happy ending, something's going to have to be let go, and this Mars retrograde will definitely bring a reevaluation process around things, regards your belief systems, what you believe, even like just plain and simple, like what do you believe, and is the person that you consider to be your person, do they align with you on that? And some of you are going to be reevaluating this, and maybe even making some changes to beliefs, possibly to become more in alignment with, a significant other or someone important to you. It doesn't have to be the case, but I mean, this is kind of the theme for Libra. And then we have Saturn, it's stationed direct. And for Libs, we have where is, my eyes are like, okay, there we go. Yeah. Derp. Saturn's direct in your fifth house of creativity, expression, children, younger people, dating, falling in love, romance, and the like. So something in this area it's deadly serious. It's getting serious. It's getting real. So this is interesting. Like some of you, I don't know why I was called to. It was because my eye ran over to Jupiter in your seventh, and I just remember, yeah, Chiron's there too. So there could be a wound or a vulnerability in regards to partnerships, relationships, significant others, a tenderness there, but there's high ideals as well, high ideals. And because of this, Libra rising, I just want you all to be very careful about who you put on a pedestal. Make sure that you're seeing people realistically. Don't be, suckered in by anyone that's, may not have your best interest in mind. But just be careful. But this is it's ultimately a very positive, transit. We're having Jupiter back into, that's like, no, wait, that's not your 7th. I'm sorry, Leaps. The chart is all messed up. It's because the reason it's messed up is because I'm looking at the chart for literally the new moon. Jupiter backed into Pisces. That's your 6th house. I'm sorry. So yeah, your 6th house, I mean, of course, relationships are important because it'll eventually go forward and highlight relationships again. But Jupiter, God, Jupiter backed into Pisces into your 6th house of healing, health routines, work, service. So this is a very selfless house, and this degree of Pisces, of course, it's our quintessential dream. It's also going all in on the impossible dream, and this could revolve for some of you around a work situation, a health situation, your routines. But this degree of Pisces also is associated with a great deal of martyrdom, and so it does make sense that I did talk about that. It did come up, and the fact that my eye was drawn to, the fact that Jupiter in Aries was right next to Chiron in your 7th. So I don't know. I mean, some of you are really, really in a very spiritual place right now with Jupiter backing into your 6th. I mean, this is your healing axis. It's your healing and health axis, but it's also our axis of selflessness. It's like it's our Jesus axis, like really the 6th and 12th house. It's where we are both healed and wounded, simultaneously. But it's an axis of healing and recovery and work and rest, But yeah, the corresponding full moon to this eclipse is going to be, of course, in your 8th house of deep, intimate merging, joint bank accounts, long-term investments, sex, death, other people's money, intimacy. It's where others give us things. Whereas the 2nd house is more what we have to offer others, what we bring to the table for ourselves. It's all about self-sufficiency. So you're strengthening your bottom line here. And you're also, some of you are seeking out equal partners, to work together with you on your dream, and this can be a work in progress for some of you. But some of you could even be thinking about what you do for a living or on a day-to-day basis. Some of you are healers, as a profession. Others of you would like to be. You would like to find yourself in. It's also possible that certain changes in relationships have prompted a desire to clear things up for yourself in how you treat yourself, your health, your diet, things you consume, the way your quality of life, essentially, how you treat yourself is really highlighted with all of these axes is highlighted here. The 2nd, the 8th, the 6th, the 12th, the 1st and the 7th. You got a lot of you just had your birthdays, and happy birthdays to all my Libs, belated, of course. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's very interesting for everybody. But the Mars retrograde for you, you're going to have some choices in regards to it's belief systems, ideologies, learning as well, study, teachers. It's our teacher-student axis, 9th and 3rd house. Communications and travels. So something's going to have to be dropped. Something's going to have it's like in order to get congruent with your dream, something's going to have to be dropped here. For some of you, you may be planning on taking a course in order to create a more ideal daily rhythm for yourself, or create a more ideal work situation. Some of you may even be wanting to change your profession. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting time for everybody. I mean, I was like laughing how it's like it almost feels like a Mercury retrograde, but it's because we're dealing with looking at a Mars retrograde here in the sign that Mercury rules. So it's pretty similar. So let's get you some boots. Venetian transmissions. So yeah, let's get into the cards and see what comes out for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Messages for Libra. Definitely shrewd in business is what I'm seeing for Libra Rising. It's time to talk business. It's time to talk money for some of you, or it's time to get down to the nitty gritty of certain arrangements, agreements. Some of you are like, I need to raise my prices. Others of you, you know, this could literally be like, you know, your Scorpio is your self-worth and self-generated income axis, but also the gifts that others give to us. But with your second house so loaded, you could definitely be in the midst of certain negotiations with others in regards to commercial endeavors, money, property, earned income, and the like. And the corresponding full moon eclipse in Taurus will occur in your 8th house. So there will be some interesting things that come up here. Some of you are making some huge changes, you know, that are very transformative, life-changing. I'm glad you like the boost. So eclipse season is hitting my Libra rising fam in a pretty deep way. You know, definitely life-changing since the corresponding full moon is going to hit you in the 8th. Some major changes going on here. Some of you are rethinking like your work life balance, what you do on a daily basis. Some of you are literally like you're like, you know what, I want to do this for a living, or you could be rethinking maybe what you do for a living. Not going to be for all of you, but you could also be merging resources with others as well, and in the process of arranging that. But because the South Node is rolling through your second house, I mean, collectively, we are all purging the shadow side of Scorpio. So this nodal axis is huge as far as basically healing any sort of codependent, unhealthy arrangements, relationships, situations that are, you know, situations and enmeshments, energetic enmeshments that are essentially founded upon an unhealthy premise. Some of you are definitely getting on you're getting more into a position where you feel like you can call the shots, or in the very least you're having to be a shrewd negotiator right now. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Messages for Libra, all placements. I just realized that Gemini's reading was almost 2 hours long. I could not believe that. I was like, holy shit, that's like the longest reading anyone has ever got, any individual sign has ever got on this channel. Man. All right, Libra. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. I'm already like almost 20 minutes in. I haven't even gotten the first reading. Like a little too much on the astrological, but it is what it is. I hope, you know, it's helpful to people. All right. What do we got for Libra? 9 of Swords. So there's some anxiety here, maybe some sleepless nights, worry, anxiety, like hair pulling out your hair. Then we got, this is Knight of Cups reverse. So there could be some moodiness, some emotional instability, or you're just not quite confident about taking action just yet, or someone you're dealing with is moody, wishy-washy energy. So, and then we got 7 of Pentacles reverse. Don't waste my time. So we got 7 of Pentacles reverse. Under that, we have the Tower reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. We're looking at a positive new beginning here for you. Some of you have like determined that something or someone was a big fat waste of your time and you're avoiding them. and you're starting a new beginning. Some of you literally dipped out. You were like deuces, or you dealt with someone that was real sneaky and they dipped out. Oh, we got 6 of Cups under that, Emperor. Okay, so you're really, if there's been anybody that's tried to prey on your emotions or tell you, like, send you I miss you texts or anything like that, you're pretty brick wall about it. Let's see what's going on here. 4 Swords at the heartbeat of the read. So checked out, getting a lot of rest, downtime, recovery, recuperating. What's your challenge? 3 of Swords. Okay, there's been some heartbreak here for those of you that this reading is meant for. Some of you are feeling emotionally conflicted about a situation, or you're dealing with someone that is suffering, or you yourself are feeling the pain here. So there's a lot of healing coming through here, the need for it. What's driving this whole stuff? You walked away from something or someone. What's in the recent past? Okay, skirt. So you stopped communicating with someone here, or someone slammed the brakes on communication. Crowning you. High Priestess reverse. This is secret passions. Near future, Empress. What's you feeling yourself? Hell yeah. So treating yourself in the near future, treating yourself well. Looking good, smelling good, enjoying the fruits of your labors, just enjoying life in general. It's a very beautiful vibration in the near future. What's your approach? You feel wronged. Some of you feel like you've been wronged, or you got the short end of the stick by somebody, or you feel like you've been put in an ethical dilemma, moral dilemma of some kind. In your environment, we have the Magician reverse. So either you've been dealing with someone that's like manipulative, or they feel blocked in regards to their manifestation. There could be miscommunications or misunderstandings as well, but any number of those scenarios can be the case. In your hopes and fears, okay, pissed. Some of you are worried that you're going to have to be really fucking mean to somebody. I don't know. In your outcome, frustration. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Real in and out, flighty energy, or you're frustrated here with someone in the outcome. 7 of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. I want to go ahead and just clarify your approach really quick before we jump into these other cards. What's this Justice reverse as Libra's approach? The Page of Cups. Some of you feel like you're owed an apology from someone here. Others of you are feeling sensitive. There could also be a situation involving a child or a younger person. There could also be like legal issues, legal kerfuffles that you're dealing with here. I don't know. What is this? Okay, World reverse. You feel like you have unfinished business here that you're wrapping up that needs to be wrapped up. Card of Saturn in the reverse. Some of you, this could be like legal issues that you are dealing with through this Mars retrograde, through your 9th house. It could be literally like child custody stuff. Like, I don't know, like, or it's just been a split up, a de-enmeshing from a situation, and you're wrapping something up here, but you definitely either feel like you're owed an apology, or just that there's unfinished business lingering here. Let me clarify the 3 of Swords as your challenge. Why is this here? The 3 of Cups. So wow. This could be a friendship, or there's some... you could be dealing with a friend, a dating situation. This could involve an ex. This could involve parties, gatherings, reconciliations, or you're torn between 2 people. Let me clarify this. The King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody's in love. Why is the 4 of Swords at the heartbeat of this? The Tower reverse. Okay, so you're avoiding somebody right now and you're totally checked out. You're just healing. You're focused on peace, healing, rest, recuperation. Why are you challenged by this? You could be directly challenged by someone with water in their big 3, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or love. Like, this could be an internal thing where you're in love with someone, but you're like, but it hurts. Others of you, I don't know. Let me clarify the High Priestess reverse, crowning you. Stubbornness. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's clarify this. and the Page of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Some of you have had to move on from someone, or you put your foot down and walked away from somebody here. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups. The Devil. Okay. Some of you walked away from a Capricorn, like straight up, and that's all it is. Capricorn energy. Others of you, if you're not dealing with, someone with Cap really strongly in their big three, you walked away from a toxic, dysfunctional, or obsessive, unhealthy situation. It could have been any number of reasons why it was unhealthy or excessive or weird, Could have been codependency. Somebody could have had like some kind of issue. Let's clarify the Devil. The Emperor. Okay, so that's Aries energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the Hierophant. Wow, so this is all majors. So this is Taurus energy, Aries energy, Capricorn energy. Some of you walked away because somebody was like really my way or the highway, or they insisted on like their way of doing things, or you walked away from an authority figure, someone trying to be an authority figure, somebody that really pushed, like threw their weight around. Others of you were focused, you put your foot down and you were like, no, this ends here. And you're in a period of reform now. Let me clarify the Empress in the near future. The Ace of Cups reverse. And the Three of Pentacles reverse. You're kind of doing you, aren't you? You're not on the same page with somebody, though. It's possible that there's someone here that has secret passions. They want to communicate with you, but you're keeping your foot down, and you're like, nope. And you've moved on. Six of Swords. Some of you have even traveled. This could involve travel for some of you, someone at a distance. Why is the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Cups the challenge? One more time. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there's someone here that feels out in the cold or is riding around in a struggle bus. This could be someone you're dealing with. This could even be you. Some of you have had to make some difficult choices to be more self-sufficient. And maybe you have your good days and your bad days with that. Let's clarify this. Yeah, you're not talking to somebody, Libs. You've completely cut somebody off here. For those of you that this is meant for, you've completely stopped speaking to someone here. Let me clarify the environment position. The Star. Okay, this is Aquarius energy and the Magician reverse. There's someone here that's got a really bright light, represents healing, hope. What is the Magician reverse, though? The Hangman reverse. That's Neptune energy in the reverse. And then there's somebody here that's like either feeling blocked, they're not thinking clearly, they're indecisive, wishy-washy, kind of, it's a little bit manipulative. It could either be manipulative and delusional, Leads, or there's someone here that's just, they're flippy-floppy. They're wishy-washy and flippity-floppity. They change their mind depending on the day, depending on their mood. What's the Star? The Five of Cups reversed. It seems to be like there's someone in your environment that represents hope to you and getting over a negative period here. Let me clarify the Page of Cups. You could be starting something new with someone with this Page of Cups here while simultaneously wrapping up something that's been really, really dysfunctional. The corresponding full moon, whatever the dysfunctional stuff is, that's the nail in the coffin. The full moon is going to be the nail in the coffin. And it's all changed from there on out. So because we're in this eclipse cycle, whatever this story is, the full moon will be the other shoe dropping, And full moons are about closure, endings, completions. And this is in your 8th house of deep, intimate merging, enmeshments, energetic enmeshments. So some of you are literally like, you're still in the process of, completely detaching. Let me clarify your approach. So we have the Queen of Swords reverse in your hopes and fears. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you are worried that maybe an air sign is going to be mean with you or cut you off. Others of you are worried that you're going to have to be a fucking dick to someone so that they get the point that something is done. Let me clarify this. Okay, Five of Swords. You're feeling pretty cutthroat here. And some of you feel, even though you may have walked away from something, and you may even be starting something brand new, it looks like you're still secretly processing some embarrassment, humiliation, defeat. You know, feeling downtrodden, feeling denigrated, and the like. Like there's something here that you're still processing that's left a bad taste in your mouth. Let me clarify the outcome. The Five of Wands, that's a whole lot of drama, yo. That's a lot of drama. So this is like fighting drama. Somebody like, this could be more than one person involved. Let me clarify this. Five of Wands. Too many cooks in the kitchen. This could be a lot of competition. Others of you, let's clarify this. The Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past that misses you, or this is someone you're missing from your past. Let me clarify your hopes and fears. The Sun. That's very strong solar plexus energy. It's being totally blunt. On top of the Queen of Swords reverse, this is like bluntness. Some of you are worried you're going to have to be really fucking mean to somebody. Let me clarify that. Yeah, Four of Wands reverse. And the Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. Okay. Some of you are worried that someone's going to continue to be like delusional, you know, and muck up like a situation for you, complicate a situation for you, and you're worried you're going to have to be like, Libras don't like being the bad guy, being mean, or having to be cruel to others. But if you back Libra energy into a corner, I mean, Libra rising second house is ruled by Scorpio. They will cut a bitch if they have to. Let's clarify your approach. Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely putting yourself first. You are putting yourself first, and you will cut a bitch if you have to. You're like, no, this is it's me time now. I'm making decisions that are in my own best interest. Some of you are worried about an earth sign. Others of you, you're really focused on self-nurturing, your health, your wealth, your finances, your self-esteem, your bottom line. And you and yours, you know. So your interests, but also those in your care. Let's clarify this outcome. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. You are fighting for your positive new beginning. Why is the Five of Wands here? Besides the Six of Cups. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Three of Wands reversed. Somebody could be trying to interfere. Or you've you're going to lose patience you're losing patience with somebody here. What is the Three of Wands reverse? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are worried about somebody. It's like you're worried. You could be worried about your past complicating your present, or your past bleeding into your future. You're really on guard. You're very vigilant here, I feel. Let me clarify your environment. The Seven of Swords. Okay, there's somebody here that's either like scheming, plotting, or being really strategic, or they're just very deceptive and slippery. There could be someone that's very, almost like delusional and manipulative is what I'm getting, like that's off of somebody here. And then there's someone here that represents hope, a positive future. What is the Aquarius card? What is the star? The Judgment. Okay. I don't know if this is all the same person, Libra, but I'm not getting that because we have too many twos and threes. What's the Judgment card? Knight of Swords reverse. Okay, if I'm talking to a Libra that's left someone from their past and immediately kind of like hooked up with somebody new, the person that represents the new is nervous that you're gonna have like some sort of give the other person a second chance and stay in the, they're nervous about a judgment call, or they're nervous about you having a new beginning with the past person. Let me clarify this. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could be dealing with someone with Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo in their big three. You could be dealing with someone that is nervous about someone with Earth in their chart. But someone here is very, very serious about you. They're loyal. They're stable. But they're nervous for some reason. And then there's somebody over here that's just straight up like sneaky, manipulative, delusional. They feel blocked in regards to communicating with you. Yeah, they feel like their hand has been forced. They feel forced into just like closing this out. 10 of Wands. They're burdened by this. So I don't know. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. You're putting you first. You're making the decision. You're choosing whatever it is you're choosing. Whether some of you are just choosing you, like straight up, and it's as simple as that. Others of you are choosing whatever interaction makes you feel your best self and helps you align with what is best for you, is what I'm seeing. You're choosing healthy relations that are not codependent, that are not based on need, negative, unhealthy attachments, dysfunction, confusion, delusion, fantasy, addiction, compulsion, you're walking away from all of this toxic bullshit, whatever this was. I don't know who this is for, but it's going to be for somebody out there. What's up, Patricia? Basically what I'm seeing is you're not going to allow anybody, some of you you're like worried about having to be mean to someone, but it's like I said, people with Libra rising, it's like, yeah, they may not like to be mean, but if they're backed into a corner, they'll be as cutthroat as any Scorpio out there, because it's like their second house is ruled by Scorpio. So if they're pushed backed into a corner, they're nobody to mess with. Let's look at love and see what comes out for you. There could be someone that tries to rush in. It's like somebody could try to cause like chaos or throw a spanner into the works. They could kind of come out of nowhere. But you kind of, if that's the case, you kind of know they'll be gone just as quickly, So it's like if somebody from your past rushes in and tries to cause drama, you're not having it. Others of you want to choose to remain single and independent. In the very least, the Nine of Pentacles is dignified and is very much like, I'm self-sufficient. I don't need people. I don't need you. I choose who I want to be around because I want to, and that's what the second house is all about. Let's see what comes out for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person on their mind. Messages for Libs. Strong indications of Libra closing out something that may not have been in their best interest, walking away from any sort of unhealthy, dysfunctional enmeshments it could be anything. It could be relationships, it could be commerce, it could be work, social life, friendships. Your challenge was interesting. It was the Three of Swords, and that's Saturn in Libra. There could be someone, you could still be dealing with some inner conflicts because maybe somebody is like, you left them and now they're like all showing their love all of a sudden. Others of you are challenged directly by a water sign or water sign individual, someone with a lot of water in their big three. There was a lot that came through there. It could be friendships, but I feel like some of you are being challenged by maybe dating situations, social situations, or feeling like you need to choose sides. or feeling like you have to get to a point where you don't want to be backed into it. It's like you don't want to have to be a total dick to somebody. Some of you are worried that someone's going to be mean to you. I don't know. It looks like there is someone in your environment that is nervous about the possibility of you maybe reconciling with an ex. It's not going to be for all of you. It's so specific. All right, that's just for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Your approach was justice reversed. Some of you definitely feel like somebody has like wronged you, or something is unequal, unbalanced, unethical, or wrong. Some of you feel like somebody owes you an apology. Others of you are like, it's complicated. Things are complex because you're trying to wrap something up, while at the same time there could be something new in the mix, sprouting. But ultimately what I see is you're putting you and your own interests first, no matter what, like regardless. Libra rising, especially, y'all ain't playing. Like Scorpio season, it's like you guys are shrewd. You know, you're going, you may have been playing nice, you know, and being really diplomatic while Mercury has been in your sign, but Mercury is going to be heading into Scorpio to join the stellium of Scorpio in your second house. You're like, I will be a bitch if I have to be a dick to you. Like, I'll be a dick. You know, so if anybody tries to mess with you, you're kind of done playing nice, and you will be cutthroat if you have to. All right, let's see what's going on here for Libra and the person on their mind. Let's get one more shuffle. All right, this is just for Libra, all placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. The second house so lit up for Libra rising too. Like there's definitely, this highlights your self-worth, your self-esteem, but also it can bring up very strong desires. All or nothing type of vibe. Some of you are having to negotiate weird power dynamics between yourself and others as well. And for some of you, it's totally interpersonal and has to do with relationships. Others of you, it's like it's business situations. It could be a little bit of all of the above. But the corresponding full moon will definitely wrap some things up. And some of you, this literally will, mean literally liberating yourself from enmeshment and putting yourself first. Libra rising, for those of you that these readings are meant for, when I look at your chart and the nodal axis and stuff alone, it literally kind of can be summarized by making healthier choices in love, making healthier choices, not just in love, but in business, who you decide to enmesh with and why. And some of you, if you've dealt with really, really nasty, unhealthy, dysfunctional, or codependent relationships or situations, you're drawing a line under that chapter, under this nodal transit. There's never again. You're going to be putting yourself first, even when it comes to merging. You're going to make sure that, you don't throw yourself under a bus. Only the best. All right, Libs, let's take a look at what's going on for you and the person on your mind. The moon. So Pisces energy, sun, moon, rising. So there could be something that's very hidden. Maybe you're compelled, but hesitant at the same time. You or someone could be driven by the unconscious. There could be a lot of things that are hidden here. There could be elements of secrecy, fears as well. A lot of fears could be brought up here with the moon. And then we have the Four of Cups. Somebody could feel rejected here. Others of you are not happy with what is on offer. You could be keeping a lot to yourself right now, rolling in silence, being very private, being very quiet. Someone could feel rejected though. And then we have the Knight of Swords. You're running away. This is air energy. This is running the hell away. Busting a move. What's under that? The Page of Cups. And the Four of Swords reverse. So you could feel immersed in controversy. Some of you even feel like you're walking. For those of you that are single, you almost feel like it's a fucking problem. Like, it shouldn't be, you know, but if that's your vibe, like, I get it. I know how that feels. You know, when it's like you feel like just because you're alone and you exist, it's like it's a controversy for some reason. And then we got, okay, so we have Nine of Pentacles, we have Wheel of Fortune reverse under that, and then Seven of Wands. So you're blocking somebody out. There could be someone that's like, I'm sorry, and you're like, deuces, we're done here. All right, you feel like your happiness is delayed for some reason. The Sun reverse. Some of you are still healing maybe some solar plexus wounds. If you've been in any sort of toxic or dysfunctional relationship, you know, or with even like abusive type of personalities or people that are like pathologically insecure, you know, or anything like that, they go right for the solar plexus. So if that's the case for you, some of you are you're healing that. Yeah, you're healing. Three of Swords reverse on your mind. So a lot of healing coming through here. Ace of Cups, you're focused on the new love. You are very sensitive here, though. You're very sensitive to what's going on within and around you. How you're being seen by the person on your mind, tripping. Losing sleep, anxious, worried, stressed. A little bit tormented here by something or someone. Feeling like psychically attacked or just losing sleep. Worried. Some of you are being seen as grieving, maybe grieving a loss or just worried about something. How you're seeing yourself, hesitant. So you feel some cold feet. In your feelings, you are bouncing back from some difficult period here, either financially or otherwise. You're trying to recover. Someone appears to be aware of that. You know, it's like there's a focus here on like, yeah, I want a fresh start. I want a fresh start in my life. I want a new beginning. But there's so much tenderness here, and you're seeing yourself as hesitant. You've got cold feet, a little bit wounded here. All right, person on your mind, they're rearing to go. They want to talk. They want to get this show on the road. They want to get the party started on their mind, but they're fickle or they feel like you are procrastinating. That's weird. Okay, we got King of Pentacles coming through here. So a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. So this person is very much focused on their health, their wealth, their finances, loyalty, commitment. This is a mature energy, but I'm kind of curious as to why they have the Page of Pentacles reverse on their mind. How you see them? Trapped, snowed out, ghosted, or stuck in their head, or playing a victim. I don't know. Some of you may even be like, this is weird. You're being seen as the Nine of Swords. You're seeing them as the Eight of Swords. Interesting. How they see themselves, the Two of Swords. So this corresponds to Libra energy. And in their feelings, the Nine of Cups. So somebody here feels like you could be their wish fulfillment. Let's see what's going on between you. Minor Arcana for Capricorn energy. So we got Four of Pentacles, reverse. Somebody here feels abandoned, or there's a fear of abandonment here. Or someone's very self-protective. It's possible that you've felt abandoned before and you're really closed off now. Six of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. So wow. So there could be a little bit of this is a kind of exhilarating energy. It's also the energy of travel, distance, or moving on victoriously. It's the energy of a win. It's very adrenalized though. It's very fast moving energy. It's very action oriented. It's possible that you and someone have a little bit of a different pace in regards to something. It's this very fast moving energy with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very fast moving. Let's see what your next move is in this situation. This person feels like they're at an impasse. Some of you are dealing with someone that feels like you're stalling, putting something off, delaying things. They're seeing themselves as kind of blindfolded, kind of put in a holding pattern, sort of put in a box and like kind of just told to sit there and wait patiently. I don't know. They are bringing very stable, patient, loyal energy, whoever this is. Let's see what your next move is. But I'm a little sketched out about the Page of Pentacles reverse on their mind. I don't know. Let's see what your next move is. What's Libra's next move in this situation? There could be distance between you and someone as well. There's a mutual desire for equal give and take here. But someone is processing some fears of abandonment or feeling very self-protective, closed off. Well, something has happened very quickly is what I'm getting. It's almost like this vibe of chapters, timelines overlapping. And it can all be a bit much. Let's see what your next move is, Libs. You're slow as shit. You feel like someone else is slow or stubborn, or you're going slow. You're dragging your feet a little bit here. I don't know. Let's see what this person's next move. Person on Libra's mind. Okay, King of Swords reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and the Strength card. Okay, someone here is holding back. Some of them are resisting the urge to say something, or they're keeping their thoughts about a situation to themselves. They're trying to control themselves. They're trying to rein themselves in a bit here. They do see, someone here does see you as kind of in kind of a stressed out place here. Let's clarify their feelings towards you. The Page of Swords. So there's someone here that's very curious about what your next move. They want to talk with you. They want to get more information. They're very eager beaver energy here, but they're also patient. Let me clarify the fickle bitch energy on their mind. Okay, whoa, 10 of Wands reverse. And the Page of Cups reverse. And the 5 of Swords reverse. So this person could feel like they could be sensing your own procrastination, or they feel like you've dropped something and begun something very quickly. Some of them still feel like you're processing an inner conflict of some kind, like you're feeling conflicted, maybe about them. Let me clarify your feelings. You could want to come out of the cold with someone as well that, okay, you are feeling conflicted inside. 2 5s and your feelings upside down. So you've got a little bit of an inner conflict here. Some of you are still, I'm getting just tenderness in your energy. You could be feeling a little bit fragile right now and just sort of conflicted. I feel like when Mercury enters your second house, let me clarify your next move. Whoa! Queen of Swords reverse. This person's got King of Swords reverse. Some of you're like, listen, I don't want to have to be a dick, but you're just like, I will if I need to be. You're laying down the law to somebody here. What is this? Let me clarify your next move. High Priestess reverse. This could be... You're like cutting somebody off that you feel like just won't get the drift, get the point, take a hint. It's like you feel like you have to bring out the big guns. I don't know. You're putting up walls. Some of you have secret passions and you're protecting your right to have that or to process some things. That may be what's going on here. Others of you may be dealing with something else entirely. Let me clarify this person's next move towards Libra. Okay, yeah, there's more than one person here. 3 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, and world reverse. So it's a to be continued story. Let's clarify let me clarify your feelings towards the person on your mind. Seven of Swords reversed. So you may be deceiving yourself about something here. And yeah, the Hangman reverse. Some of you are not as congruent as you think. Some of you may have, and this isn't going to be for all of you, so, just reject this, just toss it if it's not your story, but there may be a little bit of a rebound vibe to this story. Some of you may have gotten out of a relationship that was really unhealthy for you and had a little bit of a rebound situation instead of processing, the situation. And maybe that's catching up. It could be catching up with you a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit of a learning curve here. Let me clarify the person on your mind, what are they feeling towards you? Sun in Pisces. Okay, so there's a lot of Pisces energy coming through here. Someone is feeling a lot of compassion. They're sort of sublimating their desires, but there's a lot of and friendship, Moon in Cancer. Someone's trying to be a good friend, but they're also very sensitive to everything you're going through. You're being seen as the Nine of Swords by someone, so they definitely see you as feeling pretty pressed, stressed, obsessed. I don't know. Let's clarify how else you're being viewed. I want to use the regular tarot. What is this? How is this person viewing Libra? The Lovers. Somebody is very attracted to you, Libra. Very attracted to you. They see you as having choices, though, and maybe stressed out about some choices that you have to. They see you as at a crossroads. Somebody may know that you're trying to heal, and they feel like you're conflicted inside. Some of them know you're recovering from some other relationship. How are you viewing the person on your mind? Judgment reverse. There's somebody here that you do not want a second chance with. You do not want to do-over with, and you have maybe put them in a ghost chamber. And King of Wands reverse. Okay, so you see somebody here as maybe kind of arrogant or entitled is what I'm hearing. Like they feel entitled, or they feel like they're right and you're wrong. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. In the Moon, Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So you see somebody here is very confusing or confused. Some of you feel like someone here is arrogant, entitled, full of themselves, and delusional. And Empress. So there is somebody here that you feel like is very attractive and nurturing and kind and giving. And the Seven of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of confusion here around relationships. I'm also getting a lot of fear. Some of you feel like someone is has a lot of options. Okay, you see someone here is paranoid. Sagittarius energy. Some of you see someone here is paranoid and like literally paranoid and delusional. And the Tower, a total disaster. What's the Empress? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there is someone coming through here that has like a stable, nurturing energy, kind, but then there's this other energy that is just not that's not good. Let me clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay, there's someone here that really wants to sweep you off your feet, and they're just kind of holding it down. They're waiting. They want to like make a proposition or propose something to you, or just read you poetry, or just play, I don't know, like mandolin outside your window. Let me clarify your. Okay, you have a lot of love, but you're not speaking to somebody here. We got Ace of Swords reverse, Ace of Cups upright. So what this tells me is that a new beginning is happening on top. It's just like layered timelines. Like something's ended and something's trying to begin, and you're still tender. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Some of you are processing a breakup while in the midst of also courting or dating or meeting new people, and you kind of are, some of you have been deceiving yourself about the fact that you kind of don't know what you want, or there's something else that you're overlooking here about something or someone. I do see you standing up for yourself, though, very much in this next move. You're holding your ground about something. You're not budging on a particular issue here. Strong boundaries. Somebody may even back you into a corner to a point where you feel like you have to be a total dick to someone because you pulled the Queen of Swords reverse, which in your Celtic, that was exactly what you were afraid of. You were like, I really don't want to have to like be mean to these people or this person. Somebody reacts in kind, but there's this vibe of like, all right, you know, I get it, because we have the Strength card, though. It's Leo energy. What's the person? There's a couple of people over here. Three of Pentacles reverse. It's possible you're not on the same page as any of these people right now. Like, you're kind of like, your next move is this vibe of just straight up like, get off my dick. Like, your next move, you're reserving the right to process things on your own time, in your own way. Some of you are dealing with some things really privately, because, I mean, the reason I say that is because you are seeing someone here as the Eight of Swords, which tells me that you kind of know that you could be dealing with someone that you aren't telling them absolutely everything that you're processing in the cockles of your heart right now. So I don't know. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. So far we have Moon and Cancer from this deck. Somebody's very curious about you. But they're also very empathic. And then we have Sun and Sagittarius. So you'd be dealing with a Sagittarius of significance. They want to know the truth about something, or they want to open up to you. They're very enthusiastic. And Moon in Aquarius. So there's someone here that's very detached. This is weird. You get a friend zone to somebody over here. And Moon in Aries. There's someone over here that's really independent. Really independent. Okay. Saturn and Taurus. Whoever this is, they either have self-worth issues, self-esteem issues, or there's something here making them feel not good enough, or like they're not enough. I mean, I don't know. Mars and Scorpio. God. Okay, so somebody over here is like obsessed with something here, or they want revenge, or they feel like you did something as revenge. I don't know. Let me clarify this person's next move. The person on Libra's mind. There's a few people coming through in your reading. Somebody wants to talk to you. Mercury in Gemini. Someone wants to talk to you. Oh, yeah. Mercury in Scorpio. Somebody wants drama. Like, straight up, they want to open up a can of worms. They want to go somewhere deep, tender, personal. Some of them, they want to get to the bottom of something. They could be obsessed with some mystery, or they want to suss something out. They're kind of fixated on something here. Someone's feeling very vulnerable. Venus in Cancer. And Sun in Aquarius. Okay. And Mercury in Taurus. It's possible somebody wants to know why you're going so slow. You could be dealing with a couple of different people, though. I don't know why I just heard the intro to Dark Side of the Moon when I'm looking at the way you're reacting and what's coming out over here. I just heard the intro to Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. The screaming, the build-up and the screaming, and how it just crescendos. Let me clarify your your next move. Moon in Capricorn, you're clamping down on your emotions. You're not letting somebody reach your emotions or manipulate your emotions. You're very focused on your bottom line. Just the facts, man. You're definitely inhibiting your emotions in this situation. And Jupiter in Libra, you're going to go about a certain negotiation on your terms, is what I'm seeing here. You're not going to be browbeat. You're not going to be pressured. You're not going to be cajoled, manipulated. You're not going to deal with yeah. I just saw Saturn in Cancer. You're not open to like emotional appeals. You're shrewd, you know, as far as negotiatings are. You're like, I'm done playing nice. Like, we're not doing nice anymore. I'm not going to be everybody's buddy. Like, I'm going to have to be a dick in some instance here. This is shrewd. Some of you, this is like a business situation, or there's something involved in like joint assets or stuff, getting your stuff, you know, I don't know. But there's just something, there's a shrewdness about you here. Yeah. Let's clarify. Okay, so Moon in Leo, just let's clarify Jupiter in Libra. Let's clarify Moon in Capricorn. Okay, Moon in Taurus. So that's real earthy. And Jupiter in Aquarius. Some of you are maneuvering or finagling or haggling, or it's just like this energy of getting out of one situation and getting the best deal for yourself here is what I'm hearing. I don't know. Why did I see? The only reason I thought that was because I just looked at Six of Pentacles in the Chariot. It's like you want to get control over a situation. Let me clarify the Eight of Wands. The Mars in Gemini. This is someone that really wants to go fast, or they want to talk about something, or they want to talk a lot, or they want to move really quickly, or they want to rush a decision process. What is this? Yeah, lust, Venus and Aries. I feel like someone's moving a lot faster than you. Let me clarify the Sun in reverse, Venus and Pisces. You're feeling really sensitive right now. You're still processing an ending, I feel, as well, or in the very least, some tender emotions, and even things that actions you may have taken in a vulnerable state, things that are kind of setting in or catching up to you. Let me clarify the Three of Swords reverse on your mind. Affair, Venus and Leo. Okay, there's either been some sort of like third-party situation. Others of you have been dating even though you're kind of tender, and maybe that's catching up to you. There may have been... Okay, we got Mercury in Cancer. Yeah, some of you, that's like kind of the case. Like some of you, it's like rebound vibes. I don't know. Let me clarify your feelings in this situation. You're focused on a new beginning, for one, getting the best outcome for yourself, for two, and your autonomy. Jupiter in Aries is what you just pulled, which that's, you know, been rolling through Libra rising's 7th house. It just backed into Pisces though. So there may be certain details that you're processing that you have to catch up on. It's like processing the nitty gritty of things, you know. Let's clarify this. Okay, acquisition, Sun in Taurus. Yeah, you're focused on your bottom line here. Security, 2nd house issues, Jupiter in Virgo. Wow, patience, healing. What I'm seeing here, this is for a reading for somebody that doesn't want to be rushed into things, that is recognizing that maybe there's certain fine print that needs to be gone over. There's certain details and that need to be addressed. Last minute, the closing out of things and healing. Let me clarify the 7 of Swords reverse in your feelings with the Hangman reverse. Yeah, Mars and Cancer. You could be needing to sort out various issues in regards to living scenarios, family situations, home, or you feel like your desires and other people's desires are at odds, and maybe that's something that you've been glossing over. Others of you have been glossing over, yeah, Venus and Aquarius. Wow. Wow. Some of you need to detach completely, you know, from something first, and maybe you've been glossing over that certain things need to heal more. Others of you have been glossing over somebody else's aloofness, somebody else's detachment, and that's something you haven't wanted to see. So this is going to be different for all of you. Okay, and Venus in Virgo. So that's a lot of healing energy coming through. Jupiter in Virgo, Venus in Virgo. Jupiter in Pisces is backing into your 6th house. So, it just did that. It just entered your 6th. And that's all about healing. This is your healing axis. Physical healing, mental healing, spiritual healing, and letting go, releasing, which is the 12th house. Virgo is your 12th house. So some of you are still wrapping up some endings, some wounds, some stuff that maybe you didn't process completely before. This could be catching up to you, and you're like, I need a minute, I need some time. Somebody's definitely very attracted to you, though, and they see you as having choices and stressing about them. How else are you being viewed? By the person on your mind? Okay, Venus and Taurus. Somebody's viewing you as extremely desirable. Very, very, like hot commodity, like very sensual, very desirable, delicious, basically. Someone sees you as juicy and delicious. Some of them see you as like a total asset, but they also see you as in two minds, Jupiter and Gemini. Bluff. That's what that card is called. They definitely see you as desirable, but having options. But being in two minds. Saturn and Sagittarius. Somebody here could see you as not knowing what is real, being confused about what the truth is, what your truth is, what you believe. Some of them don't know what to believe about you. There's someone here that appears to want to talk with you. They want to get to the bottom of something, or they want to hash something out, hash out a deal. Others of you are dealing with someone that literally wants to they want to come in and like try to start like poke at a wound or start some drama or like open a can of worms. That may not be the case for all of you. It could just be that you're dealing with someone that wants to get to the bottom of something. But you don't want to be rushed. Yeah, Venus and Sagittarius. Okay, and Sun in Capricorn. Someone definitely, they want to sort something out. There's someone here coming through that is serious about you. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Jupiter in Leo. And Sun in Leo. Some of you are dealing with someone with a lot of Leo placements. We got Earth placements here too heavy, but this could be someone that you've only just been dating, lighthearted. Others of you are dealing with someone that, some of you, someone could have kids or kids could be involved somehow. I only say that because of the Leo energy coming through strong. Others of you, somebody could be in the public eye somehow. Oh, Mars in Aquarius. And Mars in Capricorn. You could simply just be dealing with someone that's you've been dating lightheartedly, kind of on and off, but they are hoping that eventually this goes somewhere serious, is what I'm seeing. Let's clarify the person on your mind. Like, what are their feelings for you? What is the person on Libra's mind? What are they feeling towards Libra? You're definitely putting your foot down about something in your next move, though. What is the person on Libra's mind feeling towards Libra? You're coming across as like a pimp, like a total pimp, like super hot, super attractive, beautiful, creative, like super juicy. That's the vibe. Like, that's how you're being seen by somebody, but having options, having choices, and a little bit stressed, stressed out, losing sleep over something. What's this person feeling towards Libra? Okay, we got Scorpio coming out. Somebody here's a little bit obsessed, or they're keeping their feelings a secret, or they're do or die. There could be, that's intense, yo. That fell right on top of Mars and Scorpio too. And I just want to be around you. I don't care in what capacity. There could be somebody here that you ended things with and they're trying to like still be relevant in your life because it left like a dent in their self-worth or self-esteem or something. That's like real specific. But for some of you, that's the case. Others of you are dealing with someone that you've been lighthearted dating and they just like your energy, you know, but they are hoping that things go deeper. So take what resonates. They're kind of open-minded, open to anything, you know. There is someone here that's seems sensitive to whatever it is you're going through. And then we have you inspire me. So you inspire somebody here. And third eye chakra. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to figure you out. They're very curious about you. They're very curious about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you might not be saying, unspoken realities, what you're going to do next, that sort of thing. And can't stop loving you coming through. So there is someone here, some of you literally ended something with somebody and they're just like, they can't handle the fact that you moved on or something. And I wish I would have, I wish you would. Yeah, somebody here's having regret. You know, that's, you know, that's not your problem. Let's clarify your feelings. Sorry, fam. Like when you guys come to me, come to the readers that have the capstelliums, it's like, yeah, we're going to be pretty matter of fact sometimes, you know, like you got to tell it like it is. But that's not your problem. Pretty matter of fact. What are you feeling in this situation? I want to have fun with you. So there is someone here that you want to have fun with. You're trying to take things light right now because some of you are like in a weird spot. You could feel a little bit, you know, misty or just hazy, or you're processing some things. So you want to take things lightly. And defense mechanism in operation coming out for you. Yeah. Some of you are a little bit tender from previously negative experiences and you're just trying to take things light. You don't want to be like backed into a corner and like strong-armed into like a, you know, some sort of enmeshment that like you don't want to be strong-armed into like fluffy handcuffs. What else do we have here? Prying open my third eye. Yeah, some of you are definitely having some spiritual experiences right now and really trying to get in touch with your inner self, your spiritual guidance, what your guides have to say about the whole thing. And then we have Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn of significance or someone with Cap in their big three somewhere. That also tells me that you're not playing around, you're not messing. Some of you are also experiencing like Saturn very heavy here, but you're serious. You're thinking about your long-term security. You're thinking about the consequences of your actions, of your choices, of other people's actions and choices. It could feel real consequential. I'm getting over you fell right on top of Capricorn. So some of you are literally, this is really specific, I know, but some of you are literally processing an ending with a Capricorn and you're healing, you're getting over this person. If it's not a Capricorn, it's somebody that you once took very seriously or you were in like a serious relationship with this person. But wow, that's, I mean, wow. So that was definitely for someone. What else are you feeling in this situation? Impulsive and inconsistent. Yeah, I do see that some of you have kind of maybe even deceived yourself about the fact that you're still kind of incongruent because you're tender. You know, it's not because you're, you know, like shallow or just like a hoe or anything like that. It has everything to do with the fact that you're still processing the realities of certain situations. And you may have like told yourself like, yeah, I'm totally ready for a new relationship or a new beginning. Like you're not, though, you know, for those of you that this is meant for anyways, this is not going to be for all of you. These are general reads, you know, but some of you are processing that and you are kind of wanting to take things lightly because yeah, you're still getting over some wounds here. All right, what is this person, the person on Libra's mind, were they feeling towards Libra in their next move? I want you so bad. Ugh. So somebody over here, they're really trying to exert a lot of self-control. You are who I think about late at night and when I wake up and waiting for a sign. So somebody over here, they're just going to kind of try and control themselves and they're waiting for a sign from you. So you kind of have the floor. You're sort of calling the shots in your negotiations. And if that's the case, you know, if this is resonating, good for you. Because this nodal axis, especially for Libra rising, this is all about negotiating from a space of personal empowerment and high self-worth. You know, not, oh my God, do they like me? It's about walking into a room and asking yourself, do I like these motherfuckers? You know, rather than walking into a room and being like, oh my God, I hope everyone likes me. I hope they like me. That's what this nodal axis is all about for Libra rising, you know, is asking like it's okay to be like, what's in it for me though, really? You know, it's okay to ask yourself those kinds of questions. Like, am I really happy, or am I making shitty compromises and being a people pleaser? Let's clarify your feelings in your next move. Okay, we got Virgo. There's a really strong focus on healing here. Jupiter just went back into your 6th house of healing, your healing axis. Some of you are focused on healing, you're focused on work. You could be dealing with a Virgo of significance, but this is very focused on healing and looking at the nitty-gritty, the details of things. It's also about patience, slowness, doing things correctly, you know, making sure that you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, doing things properly, correctly, and that things are being gone about in a conscious, deliberate way here, rather than the opposite, you know, where we're being driven by our unconscious. Act first, ask questions later type of deal. You're very matter of fact here in your next move. Let me clarify your feelings. You're pulling all these signs. So about Cancer. Yeah, you're definitely focused on emotional healing. Emotional healing. Some of you are looking for a home, or you're thinking about your home. You're thinking about the nitty gritty of your long-term security, your stability, or there's a family situation, or you're healing outworn attachments, negative emotional patterns, bad memories, that type of thing. And Aries, wow. So you just pulled all signs from the backwards oracle deck in your next move. Huge focus on your own best interests, asserting your autonomy, asserting your right to do things in a way that is healthy for you. Huge focus on emotional health and, you know, autonomy, independence, self-sufficiency, standing up for yourself. Good for you, Leaps. This is the only one that wasn't a sign that you pulled. I got chills. I'm healing. I don't let anyone in at the bottom of the deck. Libra, my feels. I felt that. For whoever this is for, I felt that. I'm proud of you though. You're standing up for yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm healing. Like we're in a playfulness coming out to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, I don't feel like you need to be in a big hurry. You can have fun. You don't need to be bum rushed into a contract. Somebody could be really eager beaver to like get in the bag. Okay. Somebody could be they're willing to go with the flow, but it seems like their pace is a little bit different than yours. And you know, if that feels weird to you, then honor your feelings. It's okay to be playful and to take things lightly and to not be like, honestly, it's a big ass red flag if somebody's like, you know, they meet you and like 3 days into meeting them, they're like, let's move in together. Like, let's fucking, you know, that's scary. Like, that's a big red flag. Like, can you change your relationship status on Facebook for me? Like, bro, we've been talking for like 3 days or whatever. You know, if somebody's going faster than you were comfortable with, yeah, listen to your intuition. Don't be bum rushed into like signing on any dotted lines. You don't owe anybody your soul, you know, or your allegiance. It's okay to be free and to explore things and heal at your own pace. What else does Libra need to hear? You deserve love. You are lovable. That's beautiful. I'm getting a mixture of solar plexus energy and also just honoring yourself, honoring your need for human connection while also honoring your need for, you know, satisfying your own needs, satisfying your own Like being able to ask like yourself, what's in it for me? Like it's okay to do that. This is very healing. Let's get one more. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Yeah. So this is a very light energy, and I feel like you owe it to yourself to like be okay with the fact that for those of you that this is meant for, you don't want to be bum rushed into anything super. Like you're standing up for yourself here. You want the negotiations to go on your terms. And I know it's Scorpio season and it's real hot and heavy for everybody. Like Scorpio can be real do it or die, but that doesn't mean that you gotta like, you know, get a fucking house and a whole family with somebody and just like sign on the dotted line. Like, yes, I will have 11 children. I will bear 11 of your children. Let's sign the contracts. It doesn't have to be, you don't need to be bum rushed into anything. Some of you, you just want to keep it light. Others of you, you want to explore your own feelings at your own pace. And the cards are also saying like to reach out to others, you know, for support, understanding. And to also emphasize the friendship aspects of human relationships. And if somebody's not okay with that, there's your red flag right there. You know, if they can't hang, then bye. All right, what does this person need to hear? I do see someone here being able to hang though, whoever this is. Like they seem like kind of open-minded and aware that you could be healing something. Speaking of which, I just saw healing family issues come out. Some of you, there may be a family situation here involved. All right, what do we got? Boom, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so someone over here may be either waiting for you to make a decision, waiting for you to become congruent, or they themselves need to get congruent. And we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Somebody here needs to let go of you or let go of an ex of theirs. But I'm seeing somebody that needs to let go of you, like straight up. Let go of your energy. Like quit clinging on to you like you're a security blanket. You know what I mean? Let's get one more. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this is real confusing when that happens. So I don't know. And some of you may be picking up where you left off with someone that may have been on and off. Let's get one more over here. That didn't. Okay, we got religious factors. So there could be belief differences, ideology differences, culture or language differences, age differences, or it's possible that spirituality is what brings you and someone together. Let's get some mutual cards. What does Libra need to hear? Libra and the person on their mind. Messages for Libra and the person on their mind. Codependency. This is not the first time this has come out for you, Lib. That's trippy to me. I got chills. This reading. Okay, so we got addictions are affecting your love life, but codependency. So some of you have walked away from really dysfunctional, unhealthy situation. You may be addressing codependent issues in yourself. You may have been dealing with someone with codependent issues. Someone here could have some sort of either like addiction, very literally, in the most literal, like dry sense of the terms, or they use relationships to spackle over serious self-esteem issues. So that could be you or someone you're dealing with, but I don't know, there's some sort of issue and you're cleansing that. This nodal axis for you is all about getting that, purging that shit out of your life. Like this is about founding relationships, making sure they're founded on healthy foundations. Some people get angry at the codependency card and they're like, codependency is good. It's good to like need another person. It's like, no, that's not good because that can become abusive very quickly. You know, if that's the case, that becomes an abusive relationship. You want to like be able to found a relationship where it's two whole people coming together, not somebody that's like, I'm miserable in my own company. I need someone to validate me. And if I can't get that, I'm just going to be, you know, super miserable. And then they flail from one unsuccessful relationship to another, and it just is just a spiral of abusive interactions. Because people that are like that, they're not relating from a healthy space. They're coming at you so that you can prop up their self-esteem and make them feel whole inside. Only they can do that. You can't fix another person, you know? And then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So there is someone here that maybe you feel like you have a very significant connection to, but you could also be processing some endings, some unhealthy, dysfunctional things. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. All right. Let's get one more for you, Libs. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. You know why this is beautiful to me? We got new love at the bottom of the deck. If you're confused, honey, like the new, it's all about the new. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You know what's beautiful about this to me is those of you with Libra rising, you know, that are vibing with this reading. This full moon in your 8th house, you know, Uranus is involved. Uranus is all about liberating yourself. Liberating yourself. So, I mean, Libra rising, like, you guys are not going to take any shit. You're done dealing. If you've been on the frequency of like where you've dealt with these kinds of scenarios that are very unhealthy, either abusive or codependent or whatever, you're in a cycle now. It's a new timeline for you. Like, you're freeing yourself. It's all about liberating yourself. And yeah, the corresponding full moon to this eclipse will definitely bring that home for you. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys huge, and I'll see you in the next one.